President of the European Council, Mr. António Santos da Costa, and the President of the European Commission, Ms. Ursula von der Leyen, will be on a state visit to India, 25th to 27th January, as a chief guest at the 77th Republic Day celebration. During the visit, the leaders will also co-chair a 16 India-EU summit on 27 Jan 2026. A huge update coming in, viewers of Republic TV. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and European Council President António Costa, the chief guests for India's Republic Day celebration. For the first time, EU's joint leadership is the guest. And I want to go across to our senior executive editor, Abhishek. We see that for the first time, EU's joint leadership will be the chief guest. And this is coming just before the India-EU summit, Abhishek.
Well, yes, the three-day visit of the EU leadership, remember, and this is coming just within a year because almost the entire set of EU commissioners led by European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen were there last year also in the month of February, March, but that was not as chief guest for the Republic Day. This time it's happening on the 77th Republic Day as the chief guest, the two leaders would be sharing the dash with the President of India, President of the European Council, António Santos da Costa, and the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen. They would be here on 25th evening, 26th, all the ceremonial, part of the Republic Day parade, where they would be accompanying the President of India with the President's bodyguard as chief guest from the Rashtrapati Bhavan to the parade venue, and then, of course, to Kartavya Path, that is, and then, of course, the rest of the evening that goes in state celebrations, including the at home of the President of India at Rashtrapati Bhavan. The next day, on 27th, is when the EU-India summit pans out, and it's likely that the EU-India free trade agreement would be signed. Remember, just a few days back, we had German Chancellor Friedrich Merz in India, and he mentioned how Germany so wants the free trade agreement to be signed quickly, and Germany being the biggest economy, this means that there is a pan-Europe understanding that an FTA with India is in the larger interest of the European community or the European economic community in the backdrop of the uncertainties and the tariff tantrums that not just Europe but the rest of the world is facing from President Donald Trump of the United States. So I think in that sense, this is going to be a very big and significant development. Europe essentially pivoting to India, and those kind of statements have already come in from the likes of Ursula von der Leyen, for example, earlier during earlier occasions. And now with this leadership coming in, it just sort of takes our strategic partnership that we have with the EU community to the next level.
Right. Well, thank you, Abhishek, for getting us all those details. The European Council President and Commission head to attend the Republic Day celebrations is something we're counting down to.